everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Diane the X-Razor Stylist. Welcome to Single Lady Buying a House Part 2. Okay. I'm buying a house and yeah, I put a bid in my last video. I talked about that and my offer got denied because I asked for an additional inspection to be done with another inspection. That's basically it, and they denied it. And I'm kind of happy I didn't get it because I kind of had buyer's remorse after I signed the contract for that house. And you know why? Because I drove past the house and I saw that it had railroad tracks that were real close by, and I just picture that like all the time, just all that noise going by. So I'm like, oh good, I'm glad I didn't get that house. And yes, it was on the end of a street, like a corner lot, and it was just, I just thought, well, safety wise, I don't know if I would like that as much because somebody could just drive right through my yard. So I started thinking I shouldn't have put the bid on the house. And another thing that got me was how tiny the house was. The house was only 672 square feet. So I'm glad I didn't get the house. It was too small. I like ranches. I like colonials more. So I'd rather have a colonial if I could find one. But I don't know what technically the kind of house I'm looking at next is, but I did put a bid in for another house. So this other house I picked out has no garage. This other, the tiny house had a garage. This one doesn't. This one's got like a driveway that needs re-graveled. Okay. The other one had a cement driveway. This one's got a fence. The other one didn't have a fence. This one is 2-story. The other one was 1-story. This one's over 1,300 square feet. The other one was under 700 square feet. So that's a lot better of a size. The other one did not have, the other one had like a sort of a deck in the back, like made out of plank kind of thing. Just real little deck, put a grill on for like a little bungalow cottage. This one's got a huge deck in the back, and it's got a big front porch. So I love that. I love the character of that. It's so sweet. The house kind of gives me like haunted vibes. I think it's kind of cool because it's just neat, you know, which is all right. I love that. The other house kind of just had like old fogey vibes. So this one's got more grass to mow, which is, but the other one didn't have very much, which, so I want grass. I want to plant a garden in the back. I want to do all this. This one's got a shed though to put my lawnmower in, or have the lawn boys come in and mow the grass, you know, which probably be more of what I do. Have the lawn boys come in as time goes on, you know. But in the beginning, I'm going to be strapped for cash. So then next is like, it's got like this thing that looks like a chicken coop. I believe it's a chicken coop. I didn't want to look in it. It was just out in the yard because I thought that I wasn't going to get that house. I thought I wasn't going to bid on it. So I'm not going to go back and look at it now. I didn't look at it then. So the realtor said that she believes it's a chicken coop. So do I want chickens? I kind of like chickens. They're kind of cool. I do eat eggs. So I don't want chickens. I want a chicken coop. I could get a chicken coop. But my brother told me it would be bad to have a chicken coop because I'd make my neighbors mad. So he said they stink. So maybe I don't want a chicken coop, right? But chickens are cute. So yeah, I'm pretty psyched about this one. I'm waiting for the realtor to write up the contract. She already called him and she told him what the offer was, and she said we were gonna work on it and get it to her. So she'll be getting that, and I'm pretty happy about that. So I'm asking for like certain things because the house needs some repairs, but not immediately. Over time they will. It's going to need a new roof. It's going to need gutters. The deck's going to need painted, and so is the front porch. So not immediate. I mean, but I would like them to spot paint a couple of like spots on the deck and a couple spots in the back, if possible, like towards the entrance, you know, so I wouldn't have to put a lot of paint on there. Like just go out there and just kind of patch it up real quick. So that's one thing I'm going to put in there. Another thing is just all it costs me is a can of paint, and somebody go out there and just paint a couple things. Clean up the chicken coop so there's not a bunch of chicken stuff there, you know, take a shovel in there and clean it out. Or tear it down. Another would be basically, I mean, that's basically it. I mean, I'm asking for like a certain kind of warranty, homeowner's warranty. I'm asking something like that to be included. She told me, I can't remember all the details. I'm asking for 3% closing costs. The other one I went in full. This one I'm going like 3,000 under. I'm going down to 122. The other one was 125. So that's basically what I'm doing with that. So now I'm just waiting for my realtor to get the paperwork to me so I can start this process and see if I get approved. Now it's got to pass the inspections that I want, and it's got to pass the value of the house for me to buy it. If neither of those work, then it's a no deal. So it's got to be those prices, because I'm not paying more for the house, and I'm not going to go without some type of warranty type thing in there that they would pay for. I'm not asking for too much. I mean, what, like $3,500 for closing costs, a can of paint to paint some spots that they can paint up real quick and clean out a chicken coop, and I'm asking for another $3,000 off. So that's basically gonna cover the expense of having the new roof put on, almost. I'll have to still pay a little bit more. It's a bigger roof, and also I have to replace the gutters, and eventually I'll have to repaint the whole deck and have a driveway put in, the gravel, you know, because the gravel isn't enough in there. It needs to be re-graveled. So those are the things I'm asking for. Like the things I'm going to do, and then the things I was asking for. So those are all going to be in there. And if there's like little silly repairs that like health and safety kind of things, it'll be an absolute no. I will not accept the offer that they in turn do if it doesn't pass these standards. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going forward with this. And the other house, I'm glad I didn't get it. It was a teeny house. I mean, if I don't get this house, I might have to move more in the hood. But I really didn't want to do that. I might have to get a better house in the hood, a bigger one. Didn't want to do that. If I move in the hood, I'm definitely going to need a garage and a fenced-in yard. Yeah. And I can't have alleys by my house. I can't stand alleys. No alleys, no shared driveways. You know, girl's got to do what she's got to do. Well, I'm pretty excited right now because I like this house better, and I'm a little bit happier, and I couldn't sleep all night because of this. This house, I'll be able to sleep with this one. It's just I'm worried about them not getting the offer in on time with the contract, because I would like to get this house definitely over what I can see out there. If I had my choice out of everything, I would have a house in the perfect neighborhood that was the perfect house that needed nothing done to it, with something I could afford. But to get that, I would have to spend a lot more. And I've been passed up for another house that I liked, but then I thought about it, and I kind of glad I didn't get that one either, because of some things, like it had a leaky garage, and for the price it wouldn't have been worth it. So, and it looked like it needed some basement work done to it too. It was kind of ugly in the basement. It had some tripping hazards in there. It needs some work on the steps and in the basement and just all kinds of stuff. But I hope you like this video, and there'll be an update, Single Lady Buying a House Part 3. All right, thanks. Like and subscribe. Bye.